Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be exploring the life and impact of one of history's most notorious figures, Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was a German politician and leader of the Nazi Party, who rose to power in the 1930s and led Germany into World War II. His actions and ideology caused widespread destruction and loss of life, making him one of the most reviled figures in history. Let's start by delving into Hitler's early life. Born in Austria in 1889, Hitler grew up in a lower-middle-class family. His father was a civil servant, and his mother was a homemaker. As a child, Hitler showed an interest in art and aspired to become a painter. However, he was twice rejected from the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, which led to him becoming disillusioned with the art world. Hitler's life took a dramatic turn when he moved to Munich in 1913. It was here that he became interested in politics and began attending meetings of the German Workers' Party. In 1920, Hitler became the leader of the renamed National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazi Party for short. Now, let's explore how Hitler rose to power in Germany. In the aftermath of World War I, Germany was facing economic turmoil, political instability, and social unrest. Hitler saw this as an opportunity to exploit and gain support for his nationalist and anti-Semitic ideology. He used propaganda and speeches to appeal to the disillusioned masses and promised to restore Germany to its former glory. Hitler's rise to power was facilitated by a series of events, including the Great Depression, the weakness of the Weimar Republic, and the failure of the Munich Beer Hall Putsch. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany and used his position to consolidate power and suppress opposition. He established a dictatorship and transformed Germany into a totalitarian state. Finally, let's discuss Hitler's policies and ideology. Hitler's core beliefs were centered around the concept of Aryan supremacy, which he saw as the ideal race. He believed that Jews were responsible for many of the world's problems and sought to purify the German race by eliminating those he deemed inferior. This led to the Holocaust, the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews and other marginalized groups. Hitler's militaristic goals also led to World War II, which resulted in the deaths of millions of people and the destruction of much of Europe. Despite the scale of his atrocities, Hitler maintained a loyal following until the end of the war. During the war, Hitler pursued a strategy of blitzkrieg, or lightning war, which relied on quick and overwhelming attacks. He was initially successful in conquering much of Europe, including France and the Netherlands. However, Hitler's decision to invade the Soviet Union in 1941 proved to be a costly mistake. Under Hitler's leadership, Germany committed numerous atrocities, including the genocide of 6 million Jews during the Holocaust. Millions of others, including Romani people, homosexuals, and disabled individuals, were also targeted for extermination. Despite early successes, Hitler's downfall was inevitable. The tide of the war turned against Germany following the pivotal battles of Stalingrad and El Alamein. The Allied powers, led by the United States, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union, launched a series of offensives that ultimately led to Germany's defeat. Following Germany's surrender in 1945, Hitler's legacy continued to be felt. Many of his top officials were put on trial during the Nuremberg Trials, which established the principle of holding leaders accountable for war crimes and crimes against humanity. The atrocities committed under Hitler's leadership also led to the establishment of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which sought to protect individuals from the abuses of totalitarian regimes. In conclusion, Adolf Hitler's impact on history is complex and profound. While he is widely recognized as a malevolent force responsible for the deaths of millions of innocent people, he also left a lasting legacy on the world. Through his actions, Hitler demonstrated the destructive potential of nationalism, racism, and totalitarianism, and served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked political power. By studying Hitler's life and the events of World War II, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of history and the importance of preventing such atrocities from occurring again. Through education, dialogue, and advocacy, we can build a more just and equitable society that is rooted in respect for human rights, equality, and dignity for all. As we move forward, it is crucial that we remain vigilant against the forces of hatred, intolerance, and authoritarianism, and continue to work towards creating a more peaceful and just world. By honoring the memory of those who suffered under Hitler's leadership, we can ensure that their experiences are never forgotten and that their stories serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of pursuing a better future for all.